So we are going to talk about Fetch.ai, FET, FET, and the overall situation of Fetch.ai is not as bad, even though it looks really horrible in the graph. But we can see, if we look at it from the larger perspective, this is the story. It is still doing better than Bitcoin. Its support is at $1. It is sitting at 1.05, which means that it is literally sitting on its support. As long as it holds its support, it can rally towards its resistance, which is at 1.3, and only after that we can start talking about other areas for Fetch.ai to achieve, but it needs to break 1.3 and then go higher. Right now, the market is bleeding because Bitcoin is bleeding, but altcoins are not bleeding as badly. I've explained that in a 10-minute video of Bitcoin. Please go and watch that and you will see what I'm trying to say. There is a bit of detachment between altcoins and Bitcoin. Altcoins are not behaving the way Bitcoin is behaving, which means that if Bitcoin is bleeding dramatically, altcoins have decided not to bleed. So that is an important video to watch. And for Fetch.ai, it is a very straightforward case scenario. As long as $1 holds, you can expect it to go up towards 1.3. The moment it breaks, you have multiple other levels of support for Fetch.ai because it did really well in the past 2 weeks. So your next support is at 0.9 and then it is at 0.8. It was stuck between 0.8 and 0.9 if you remember. I'm talking about larger perspective, larger perspective, because I'm not going to make videos dealing with the jaw situation, again explained in Bitcoin video. So I'm not talking from the short-term perspective. I'm talking about the long-term perspective, that if you lose $1, it does lose $1, then the next stop is at 90 cents. And then the last stop is, of course, 80 cents, which was its support for multiple weeks. This is the last month of bleeding, so please don't freak out. Try to hold on to your positions. In October, November, and December, you will reap what you sow. And this is going to be fruitful because it is the last month of shakeout. This is generally where people lose their minds. Don't be one of them.